2, 4.
No, put that
8.
back.
What? You can't. Look at it.
I know.
If they added gold to it, there would just be copyright infringement.
Cheers, everybody. If you don't know what he's talking about, then you're not a Monty Python fan.
Oh, you said it. Now it's copyright infringement.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. It's Tuesday. It's our whiskey day. Hopefully you have been following along and watching our videos this week. Late yesterday we did a great cognac. It was pretty good. Actually, it's really good. And we're going to continue this week with a whiskey that I call a really good controversial whiskey. And that's Blantons. If you don't know about Blantons, Blantons is one of those iconic whiskey, I don't know, treasure hunt desired. What would you say?
Families?
No, actually, I don't know how long Blantons has been around. Quite a while. Blantons becomes famous because of the Kentucky Derby. All their bottles are really coolly designed with Kentucky Derby horse winners on it. Also famous about Blantons is they all are single barrel. They never blend multiple barrels. So everything you get is a single barrel. It's unique. It's collectors for these corks and for the bottles and just the uniqueness.
That might be why it's sought after and collected, is that when you find a Blantons that's a specific barrel and it's said to be good, then you go looking for that specific barrel and you buy new Blantons to see if you get to catch a new barrel that's going to be a fad.
Correct. Blantons is from the Blantons distillery. Sazerac is the distributor for it. They don't really own it. They just have the rights to make it and distribute it. They don't have the ownership to the name. And it's kind of a weird thing. It's aged 6 to 8 years at a proofage of 46.5 or 93 proof. It is quite unique, and it is also what we call a unicorn in the whiskey world because they're very hard to find and usually they're extremely overpriced. The suggested price for Blantons by Blantons and Sazerac is $65. So if you happen to live in a state that is controlled and prices can't really go up from what the MSRP is, then you will find it for $65. The average price can range from about $89 to $200 to $300 for just this single barrel. They have different variations. They have a cask strength and a couple other variations that I will probably never get my hands on. I actually went to Tennessee recently and I wanted to find a Blantons. I figured the closer I got to Kentucky, the closer I could get to getting one. And I found one in the wild and they wanted over $200 for it and I was like, no way. And then we stopped at a liquor store near Lynchburg, Tennessee, and the owner sold this one to me. He had it in the back for $99, and I felt conflicted because I really wanted it, and everywhere I've seen was, close to $200 or above. So my wife and I, we just pretty much bit the barrel and bought it. So I did buy it about $30 overpriced. I'm not sure that it's worth it. We're going to find out here in a minute. I've had Blantons several times in bars, and I don't know that they're really worth the hype.
You should probably put a note on it that this is barrel 249.
Oh yeah, this is barrel 249.
I mean, if it's single barrel, there's going to be slight variations from barrel to barrel, bottling to bottling.
Right. So this is barrel 249 from dumped on January 29th of this year, 21. And it was on warehouse in rack number 1. I think there's one more, and its bottle number is 180. So gives you all sorts of clues to where you can find it.
Have the same barrel and rack now.
All right, so at $65 or $300, it's still going to be a one barrel on cost. I would say that here in Texas, other than some outrageous amount of money, I've never seen it on the shelf. Never.
I don't ever remember seeing it, but I don't have the eyes that you do.
Yeah.
You go into a liquor store and be like, I sense a disturbance.
All right, so 1 barrel on cost, and we're going to go through aroma, flavor, and bite. It's got a very nice bourbon aroma. It's got that dark cherry, caramel, slight hints of spearmint, not as much as you normally get. A minty spearmint.
It smells different to me.
Yeah, it's a little bit more tobacco.
I don't get tobacco. I get more light, sugary, candy, fruitiness. I don't get the darkness that you would expect.
See, and I am getting the hints of dark cherry, but I am getting the tobacco. I think it's got a really great aroma. I would put it at a 3.5 on aroma. I think it's a little bit better than some bourbons. I don't know that it's, I mean, it's...
It doesn't have any alcohol bite up your nose.
No, it's a mild to light aroma.
Yeah, and the aromas to me are very light in there. It's pleasant, but they're light.
I don't think there's anything in here to stand out that you'd be like, oh man, that's amazing.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum? That would be more of a spearmint.
No, like bubblegum, like pink bubblegum.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're getting... and bubblegum.
It's just what came to mind. Because I'm just not getting tobacco or darkness like you would normally get. You said it's bourbon?
It's got a very, I don't know.
Doubling down on the bubblegum.
Okay.
It's probably like cherry then.
Yeah.
I don't know what pink bubblegum is. But I think it's cherry.
I'm getting the cherry.
But not
a little
cherry.
Astringent medicinal aspect to it, but not much.
A little bit medicinal.
I'm going to actually say it's a 3 on flavor. I've had so much better bourbons out there.
Yeah, the depth of flavor doesn't seem quite there to me. Like
However...
maybe 3.5.
Okay, we could do 3.5. Because of the cost, I mean, nothing's really going to change what the outcome is of this. There is a slight bite, but not much. I'm still going to say it's a 3.
Kind of a bite.
Yeah.
Which
it's an average normal
on what
bite.
You're going for, you know, like if you buy something from certain companies and you expect bites, part of their flavor, actually.
Right.
And I don't know if it's part of their flavor, but from a $65 bottle, I don't particularly expect to have this much bite.
I think
especially because it kind of overpowers a lot of the flavor.
Yeah. It's going to put it at basically a 3 barrel overall. The price is killing it. So is it a good pickup at $65?
Maybe.
I say it is. I mean, it's got a really cool bottle, collector piece tops. Flavor. It does have a nice, decent, average flavor. It's worth it. Is it worth it?
Over that.
$20 more, $30 more? Not really, unless you were hunting to collect all of the different tops. Is it worth 200? Absolutely not. It's not worth over 100.
I don't think there's hardly anything that's actually really worth 200.
I don't know. We got some stuff, but
it's still a consumable item.
Right. I'm glad I got it, and I will probably milk it, keep it, use it as showpiece for some of my friends.
You already do that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, look at that. I got Blantons.
Ooh, way brought out the alcohol. Just exploded it. Not much others changes on the flavor or the aroma.
Spill it. Too tired. Yeah. That brings out the more dark stuff for me.
Mm-hmm. I think that a little bit of drops of water does enhance the flavor too. I know this is controversial. There are some
brought up more of the bitter
Blantons fanatics out there, so go ahead and leave comments below, or go ahead and let us know what you're feeling about Blantons. Is it overpriced? And it's unattainable here in our area. Like I said, I got this in a different state, so I think this is one of those games that Blantons has jumped into, kind of like the Buffalo Traces, of trying to limit availability to jack up the desirability.
Well, and then a lot of other places will do the same thing regardless of the distillery.
Yeah, here in Texas, there's no way, or there's no prevention of a liquor store from saying, hey, I'm selling this for $1,000.
We've run into liquor stores like that on day one of a alcohol being announced as being a winner of some award.
Oh, yeah.
It's off the shelf, behind the counter, and at $100 when it
and
was
the day that a whiskey won Whiskey of the Year, they jacked the price up by like...
It was up to $99.
Yeah, quite a bit, so...
And it was behind the counter, not on the shelves.
Yep, and we actually went specifically to see...
If they'd have it.
Yeah, because we'd actually been to the liquor store the week before, and we're talking about that.
Because it was going to be rumored to get the award.
Yeah.
And we're like, I'll just wait and see.
Yeah.
And you were like, well, nope.
Yeah. I think I would still try to get a Blantons in the bar. You know, pay a few extra bucks for the shot just so you have a chance to get it. I wouldn't pay more than...
And it's inflated price as long as the bar doesn't have an overly inflated price.
I wouldn't pay more than $20 more than this. I'll probably do it again because I'm stupid, but I probably won't. I think that there are better and more affordable whiskeys out there, or equally better.
I will pay well over $300 for the bunny one.
Is there a bunny one? Oh. I think Old Forester, some Evan Williams, a couple Buffalo Traces. They're just as good to me.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know. Tell us what you think. Make sure you check out all of our videos Monday through Friday. Tomorrow we got a really good coffee for you to try out, and then on Thursday we're gonna have a Texas craft whiskey that I'm super excited about because I've never had them. And then Friday we'll be doing cool. I hope cool. We might be calling poison control, but a cocktail invention.
50-50.
It could
be fun though.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and merchandise. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. And this is good whiskey. Cheers. Well, obviously.
I still have some.
Cheers.
I was waiting. See? Cheers.